Hey everyone, so I'm sure that you're all well aware of what happened yesterday in my state of Massachusetts. It was a holiday yesterday. It was Patriots Day, and that's the day that they have the Boston Marathon. So my husband had the day off from work because it was a holiday, and we just did things like in the area. We just went and ran miscellaneous errands and stuff, so we didn't go very far from home, so we didn't go anywhere near Boston. But of course, when we came back, we found out what had happened, and it's devastating. And it's really it's a reflection of what is happening in the world, because it seems like we no sooner recover from one tragedy, like the one that happened with the school shooting in Connecticut, and now here we go, somebody sets off bombs at the finish line at the Boston Marathon. I mean, I guess this is just the world we live in today, and I feel bad for people who have children and anybody who is young, who's growing up in this type of environment, because it wasn't always like this. I mean, yes, there's always been violence and tragedy in the world, but not to the degree there is now. It seems like over the last decade or two, something has changed, and it's gotten much, much worse with much more frequency. And yes, I know that bad things happen in life and life goes on, and you know, you just have to keep going. I mean, really, what choice do you have? But I just want to say that my heart goes out to anyone who lost their life yesterday, their families, their friends, anyone who is in a hospital right now in Boston that is struggling, fighting for their life, who's in critical condition or who is injured. And I just thought that, you know, there's a lot of things in this world more important than makeup, and I didn't think it would hurt anything to come on here today and express my condolences and sympathy for anyone who was affected by this tragedy. And I also wanted to say thank you to all the nice people who around the world who have tweeted and said such kind things, because when this all happened yesterday, one of the places that I went to sort of you know, vent my own feelings about this was Twitter. And I was trying to tweet any information that I felt would be helpful to anyone who was in the Boston area at the time, because you know, not everybody was getting maybe the information that they needed. So I was tweeting certain things that I felt might be helpful to people, anyone who was looking for a runner or somebody who was in the area and didn't know what to do or where to go. And as I was putting these tweets up on Twitter, I was reading, of course, the things that were in my Twitter feed, and I was so impressed with the outpouring of feelings that was coming through by people around the world that just, you know, saw what was happening on the news and were affected by it, because we're all human beings, we're all linked together, we're all in this together. And I just thought it was really nice how other people halfway around the globe, you know, felt the pain and suffering of the people who were affected. Because, you know, the Boston Marathon is like a legend. I mean, people train for years to run in that race, and it's a very big deal on a worldwide scale. And so now, of course, the race never finished, and I don't even know if they'll continue to have it now, because they might be afraid that something like this would happen again. Or, you know, there's sponsors and stuff that raise money for the prizes and whatnot, and they may not want to do it anymore because it's going to have such a negative connotation. I don't know, but it's just one more thing that has been destroyed by people who have hate in their hearts. So I just wanted to come on here and put my 2 cents in about the event that took place, the events that took place yesterday. And I'll be back again soon with some videos about makeup. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.